In this week's Retro Pop Culture News, we talk about a Quantum Leap revival that is actually in the works right now. A Zelda Game and Watch handheld game is being made, and there's a lot more retro news to talk about, so don't turn that dial. What up to my peoples, and welcome to Retro Crunch. In our retro news of the week, Quantum Leap. What a phenomenally great show. It came out in 1989 and ran till, I believe it was 1993. It's a show that I have been hoping for a revival on for a really long time, and so far we haven't gotten anything. There has been some issues with the rights to this show, and as things go, until that's fully resolved, we're still going to have to wait a little longer. But I do want to hit on a conversation that Scott Bakula, who's the lead actor on Quantum Leap, he was actually on a podcast recently that was hosted by Bob Saget. Come on, you know, the dad from Full House. So Scott said very simply, there's very significant conversations about it right now going on. And this may seem small, but for him to come out in a podcast and do say that the conversations and that they are trying to push this forward and that the creator of the show is trying to move forward with this, that's a big deal. Now, this isn't just Scott trying to say what he wants on a podcast. David Bellisario, he is actually currently in talks to reboot or revive the show. Mr. Bellisario also said that he would definitely want to revive it, but he wouldn't want to do it without bringing back Scott Bakula to play Sam. So I'm really happy about that. I really hope it's revived so we can see what did happen with Sam. He never made it home, so this story has never been resolved with him. Also, he did see his wife in 2 episodes. I'm pretty sure I remember that. So there is a possibility that Sam might have a kid out there, and this kid could be in the revival and be trying to find Sam and bring him back from the past. That's all I know on the Quantum Leap reboot or revival news so far, but if I hear anything else, I'll let you know. And if you're a Quantum Leap fan, let me know what you think about this possible revival down below. Then NBC, they have finally made it official. They're moving forward with a revival, not a reboot, a revival of Night Court. So we already know that John Larroquette, he's going to be playing that smart mouth lawyer, Dan Fielding, that we loved. He's going to be returning. But there's been no word on any other actors if they're going to be returning for the show as well. Bull. I really need to see Bull. Bring back Bull. The show is going to center on The Big Bang Theory's Melissa Rauch, and she's going to be playing Judge Abby Stone, the daughter of the now deceased Harry Stone. I know you remember him. She's going to be following in her dad's footsteps, presiding over the night shift of the Manhattan Arraignment Court, and hopefully it's going to be a good revival for the series. This sequel series has a release time frame of around fall of 2022, but that could change. Then real fast, if you haven't seen the new trailer for Cobra Kai Season 4, Silver is back, and the All Valley Tournament is going to be the main theme for this Season 4. They did announce that the new season is going to start on December 31st, so be sure to check that out. Also, there is talks of DC making a Legion of Doom movie. No, not that Legion of Doom. I'm talking about the one that's kind of like the Super Friends, but this one's going to be starring Jared Leto and Jesse Eisenberg. Oh, and Vince McMahon, he is wanting to revive American Gladiators, so I would love to see a revival of this show, but for Pete's sake, bring back the old obstacles and that old style that we loved. If I have to see another failed game show that looks like a ripoff of Wipeout, Frogger, now that's a game show that could have been really great, but instead they turned it into this like Wipeout hybrid and nobody liked it. So American Gladiator, bring back your 1989 roots with a good one. Then if you happen to have Apple TV Plus, Jim Henson's 85th birthday is being celebrated on there by having 3 different Fraggle Rock bonus specials, so check it out. Then moving on to some other retro news, but real quick, I want to give a shout out to a subscriber that sent me a Commodore 64 Mini. Now, I talked about the Amiga 500 that's going to be coming out, and he decided that he was going to send me the Commodore 64 Mini. Now, I've already opened this bad boy up. I've been playing it, but thank you, Dan the DM, for shooting this out to me. I appreciate it. Then 2 things that are on my radar that I really want, and you might want to. NECA Toys is making a Alf toy for Alf's 35th anniversary, and the 7-inch doll is going to be coming out spring of 2022. I believe pre-orders are going to be coming out pretty soon, so keep your eye out. And the other is Nintendo is making a Zelda Game and Watch for its 35th anniversary, and it's going to come out with 3 different classic Zelda games in full color. It's going to be the original The Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, and The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Now this one's already out for a pre-order, although I think it's already sold out right now, but you can still pick it up on its release day, November 12th, at most electronic retailers near you. Oh, and the retail price is going to be $49.99. And finally, if you're into retro news and nostalgia stuff from back in the day, I'll see you in the next video. I'll catch you on the flip side, and remember, if it ain't retro, it ain't worth watching.